In order to create my Lifesaver's Dreamscape base, I'm using white pigment to create clouds, and then stamping my face with circles that would become Phantom Lifesavers. I'm blending my circles into the clouds as well to keep it hazy and dreamlike. I'm also adding the Phantom Lifesavers in multiple sizes so that there's an illusion that some may be farther away in the fantasy. After blending those as well, I'm using a wide flat brush to splatter on white wet liner for texture, and then setting each of my cloud clusters with a generous amount of white shadow to set a good foundation for blending my colored shadow later. I'm using these Lifesavers to pick 4 shadows that roughly match the colors of each of the flavors and blending them in sporadic bursts on each of my white clouds. I'm also covering the rings of my Phantom Lifesavers and continuing to add shadow until the previously white clouds are completely covered and the colors are fairly saturated. I'm now going back to my actual Lifesavers and adding those to my face with lash glue. I'm making sure that I spread each of the colors evenly and that they look cohesive with the Phantom Lifesavers surrounding them. I'm also using graphic liner to add some even more abstract Lifesavers by creating rings of dots using the cardinal directions as a reference. I'm then scattering some more dots around my face to eliminate the leftover negative space, kind of like funky freckles or beauty marks. Since Lifesavers are gummies, I'm using a jelly tint to stain my lips and then topping it with a juicy clear gloss. Lastly, I'm adding some mascara so my eyes don't get lost, and that is the final look. I do feel like I have entered a universe where I am a lifesaver, so I am very happy with it. I feel like the lifesaver in my mouth made my lip tint really pop. I did also end up adding lifesavers to each of my fingertips and having a ton of fun with the photos, which I will release very shortly. But yeah, I'm feeling like a whimsical gummy princess, and I'm glad I so often have the impulse to glue these things to my face. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you, so thank you so much for watching.